Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today, we're back checking out the new pre-alpha build for Anvil Empires. Now that we feel a little more financially secure, let's expand our portfolio into farming. Anvil Empire's release date has yet to be announced, so stay tuned to the Anvil Empire Steam page for updates. The link is below. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we get into Anvil Empires. And so, as you can see, for farming, I think we need to set up, a little windmill, just to make it look classic. So, I'm just going to put it by my donkey because I was kind of demonstrating I can't power both up the top and the bottom with my one donkey, and so I need to attach another power source, and so this one is going to be wind powered, and you can see I'm having a little trouble finding the connection point, but it's right in the center of the windmill, and that is going to lead to some issues for me. You can see it is too long, and so it can reach the donkey one fine, but it cannot reach the mill, and so that's something I'm going to mess around with and try to test is just to see maybe if I connect it to the bottom one, it's not too long, but no, it seems no matter what, it's too long. So we are going to have to rearrange these two buildings. I'll bring you back once we do the switcheroo. And we just do the couple last hammer blows to finish her out. But yeah, now you can see it does work. The donkey can power top or bottom, and the windmill can power top or bottom. And so we have options, if we want donkey power or wind power. And that's pretty important in kind of how I set up our forge because I made a mistake. I think I should have put the smashing plate on the top floor because I kind of need that to get more ingots and stuff. But, if we have two things spinning, that's all right because now we can power it all. So you can see the smashing plate's working good. The mill down here is the grinding stone, grinding stuff up. And then up top, we got our full thing smashing. It's about time we got farming. And so let's go and see where we craft it. So as you can see, we're pretty full up. I went ahead and got us some fertilizer, so we're looking pretty good on that. But the thing we're gonna have to craft first is an iron hoe to till a farm. And then the other thing we're gonna need is an iron scythe used for harvesting wheat. And so I assume that once you grow stuff with the hoe, you harvest it with the scythe. So that'll be sweet. Yeah, I'll bring you back once we're building our first field. Well, all right, we gave it some time. I think we have finished our little iron hoe. Very nice. Let's equip that. And perfect. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's sweet. Looking sweet. Okay, so I'm thinking, where would we want a tilled field? So we're gonna have to water it, that's for sure. So we're gonna want it over here, maybe. We could hide it in here, but maybe that's too weird. How about right here? Is that crazy? Probably. Oh well. I think I put it here. I like it. Okay, and as you can see, it takes 10 branches, and you just hoe it out. You can just do it right in the middle. You don't have to move around or anything, which is very nice. Yeah, we are going to get it all done. You can see it's all hoed up. Something to remember when you are planting, because we are going to move on to some planting, is that you can look up on the mouse here and see what season it is. And to my understanding, nothing will really grow in the winter season, but most things will grow in lectin and what's it called? Lectin and sumor and the harvest season. Hemp seeds specifically will only grow during sumor. And so we are in lectin, which is like the spring, I believe, because harvest is fall. And so, yeah, I think we are good to plant some seeds. And so we are going to grab some wheat seeds and we are going to start planting. I just put them in my inventory. You can see that they are up in my hand now. And then you just left click. Boop. 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 So that keeps it very simple. It looks like it's 4 every row. Oh, I like that. It looks pretty cool when it throws it out. And we will just finish it up because we do have some more wheat seeds. Let's see if we need more. I'm unsure. I think we should be good with this. Very nice. Better than feeding it to little chickens. Oh, there was one more row. I was like, is there one more row? One more? Nope. Okay, too many. And now that you see it's all down, what we can do is grab our water bucket and you can water it. And you can see like it kind of got watery looking. And the more water buckets you put on it, the more watery it looks. And I think it's to a point, I believe you can only put 3 water buckets on. That's what it was before. But let's see if it changes here. It's like a little dry spot there. Yep. Okay. So there's 3 water buckets. And then the other thing that we are going to want to put on is some fertilizer. And so you can see when we go over it, we can just do 1 fertilizer. Oop. You can see it turns all white kind of around, and that means it is fertilized. And so we will let that grow up into a big old crop of good old Wheaties. I may box this in with a fence, I'm kind of thinking, just for safety. Maybe I'll just do like a little like wall. But yeah, I don't really want to raise my costs too much. So we'll shall see how that goes. Actually, let's see what our upkeep is at now that we built a couple more little accoutrements. Okay, 14 an hour. It's back up. It was at 7 an hour for a little bit, but okay. That's not bad. One day. We're good for a day. Okay, and now it is time to wait and let the harvest grow. And as you can see, we planted another field. I thought we might as well go for it, but this one is for the little cabbage seeds. So we'll splash it with some more water, keep it hydrated. And I'm also thinking we might want to build one of these resource wagons. So the caravan, that's this one, it can only carry kind of finished products. If you want to carry more raw resources, you're going to need a resource wagon. And so what we're going to do is build one of those right here. So we should have all the resources around. I might not have all the planks on me. That's a lot of planks. But we will be able to finish it up. And with the final few hammer blows, man, it looks pretty cool. I'm liking the new resource wagon. We will get our little horsey out. So you can see, detach our little horse out. And we can't saddle our horse or bareback our horse like we can with the donkey. So we got to get our basic saddle on. And then with the basic saddle, you can swizzle it around, get it into position here. I don't think it needs to be perfect, but kind of close. And then you do attach vehicle. You can see it kind of pops right on. And then you can ride your horse and you will be a wagon lord now. Now we have the wagon at our disposal. And so the wagon can pick up logs as well as, you know, like all the other kind of rare resources. You can see it has a bigger inventory than, you know, you even do, which is great. It looks like they expanded the inventory from what it used to be. And that is super, super cool to see. And I just wanted to, you know, show off building one of these. You can also bring passengers with you if you want. I got into it a second ago. There we go. And so, you know, if you got a gang of boys with you, you can bring them with anywhere and start mining it up. And while I'm moving this other vehicle, I would also wanted to highlight that you can also, you don't have to hop off. You can press E and, you know, go straight to attached vehicle, just like that. And so it allows you to, you know, to access stuff right from your vehicle. It's kind of just like Foxhole, if you ever played that game. But yeah, we are going to try to park stuff over here, and maybe I'll try to build a little mini fence to protect stuff. We'll see what the cost in silver is and if it's worth it. But yeah, I will bring you guys back once I know more. And just like that, we are surrounded by a wall again. Feel safer. I don't know if it was worth it though. Let's see what our cost is for our upkeep. Okay, so it only went up 3 an hour. We can handle that. We can handle that. For a little wall, we made it really close, as you can see. We don't have much extra room, but that's kind of all we need for protections. And now I think our next goal is going to be to try to upgrade these walls. So you can see you can use the reinforced planks to beef these walls up to the next level. And so our goal is going to be to get reinforced planks and watch our crops grow basically at the same time. It does look like our wheat seeds are finishing up. You can kind of see them growing like bloop, bloop, bloop. They just keep randomly popping up bigger and bigger. And so I think they are finishing up. I think the same is going for these. I'm unsure though. They haven't really changed their shape much. Oh, there it goes. That looks like a done cabbage if I've ever seen one. But yeah, so if we want to start harvesting these ones look like they're pretty done. Maybe we throw one more water over here. Keep it wet. All right, so to harvest, We'll equip our scythe. Ooh. Oh, it's sounding good. It looks like we're doing some good work. Looks like we need some food though. I may have been chopping wood and procrastinated eating, as you can see. I'm a little low. No problem though. We are creating food stuff currently, so this should go well. Oh, very nice. Clear that up. I don't know if I'm aiming, but something's happening. You can see the fertilizer is still going pretty strong, so you can throw on like a couple handfuls and it works. I'm not sure the exact number, but maybe like 5 fertilizer to get it all done. But yeah, you can see once we harvest it, we get wheat sheaf, and that can be prepared into food that can be consumed for health restoration, and we get wheat seeds. We don't get the exact same amount of wheat seeds back that we put in. So I think we put in 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, like 20, and we got 15 out. I think it's RNG random. And so sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. But I don't think you ever like it's hard to get a full 20 back. And so we will go through what we use the wheat sheaf for in a second. I kind of want to start harvesting these though. Gather some cabbages up. Oh yeah, this is fun. We're farming now, boys. This side looks a little big for these cabbages, but these are pretty big cabbages. They're thick. Oh god, we're running out of stamina. Oh, perfect. Side up, and you see we got actual full cabbages and cabbage seeds, and only 13 out of 15. And so now we can replant when we want, and we can plant whatever we want in each field, you know, and just keep it rolling from there. One of the issues I'm running into with our farming is that we don't have enough water coming in. You can see it just comes in kind of one little barrel at a time. I kind of want a little extra, so we are going to try to upgrade it to a deep well. So you can see we need mortar, animal bones, animal fat, and stone bricks. And we should have all those goodies in our keystone here. And one thing I don't see is mortar, but we will get that. And I'll bring you back once we have enough. Okay, and as you can see, it won't let us upgrade because we actually need to prepare it first. And so something we can also show off is a little bit of the repair materials. So if you go into your basic workbench, you can see over here there is a repair material option. So what do we need? 5 wood planks. Perfect. And you can see we make 25 repair materials. And those have a cool little symbol, and it actually makes a fair amount. So what you're going to want to do with your repair mats is get a hammer out and have the repair mats in your inventory. I'll get the hammer out. There we go. So you can see me. And we will start hammering. And I think, yep, there we go, 100%. So anything that's, you know, below 100, you can just hammer it out. It usually takes 1 repair material to start the hammering. I'm not exactly sure the percentage, but it is pretty simple to repair stuff if you need to. So keep that in mind anytime you are low on stuff. Oh gosh, now we need space. Classic. Always more space. Yeah, we'll bring you back once we're finishing the upgrade on the well. And to upgrade it, you just hammer it just like you do normally building stuff. So, boom. Ooh, look at that well. That looks a lot cleaner. And now you can see we have a deep well. So this is increased water limit and draw speed. And so that is definitely a little boon that we will be excited to take advantage of. I hope you all enjoyed that look at how farming works, kind of the essentials you need to get started. You know, we got started with you know, just a donkey and a dream, and now we're successful farmers. But if you enjoyed it, hit the like, you know, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time on the next great video. Have a good day.